The universe is speaking to you in hidden patterns, subtle vibrations, and sounds that shape everything around you. Are you listening? Every curve of the ocean waves, every heartbeat, every spiral in a distant galaxy carries a message. The universe is governed by patterns and frequencies that connect everything that exists. These invisible forces not only sustain the physical world, but also influence our emotions, thoughts, and experiences. Nikola Tesla, one of humanity's greatest visionaries, believed that energy, vibration, and frequency were the keys to unlocking the deepest secrets of the cosmos. He showed us that these forces are not abstract. They are present in everything we see and feel, shaping our reality in ways we often overlook. Throughout this video, we will explore how mathematics, music, and frequencies intertwine to create the world we live in and, more importantly, how understanding these principles can transform the way you see life. The history of patterns. The history of patterns, especially in light of Nikola Tesla's studies, reveals a profoundly organized universe. When we observe nature, we find forms and movements that are not random, but rather manifestations of a greater order. Tesla, with his brilliant and intuitive mind, believed that energy, vibration, and frequency were not merely scientific tools, but the very foundations of existence. He saw the harmony of natural patterns as a reflection of the universal language that connects all things. Tesla's fascination with numbers like 3, 6, and 9 exemplifies his view that certain mathematical codes could reveal the secrets of the cosmos. For him, these numbers were keys that unlocked doors to a deeper understanding of creation. Just as a seashell follows a perfect spiral based on the Fibonacci sequence, Tesla believed that the entire universe was structured in similar patterns, governed by principles of resonance and proportion. Natural patterns, seen through this lens, become more than aesthetic forms. They become expressions of the energy that flows throughout the cosmos. Tesla observed this energy in its most subtle forms, from sound waves to the magnetic fields that shape physical reality. He saw in vibration a transformative power capable of reorganizing particles, creating harmony, and even influencing human well-being. His experiments with frequencies were attempts to tangibly demonstrate this universal connection. For Tesla, energy was not just physical force. It was also a spiritual link. He believed that frequencies could influence not only the material world, but also the mind and soul. This perspective resonates with how he perceived the impact of sound, electromagnetic waves, and even human intentions. To him, understanding these forces was a way to align humanity with the principles that govern the universe. When we look at the world through Tesla's eyes, we realize that patterns are everywhere. The way trees grow, how clouds move, and how water flows are all expressions of specific vibrational frequencies. These patterns, in Tesla's view, are constant reminders that the universe operates in harmony, even in moments when chaos seems to dominate. They show that there is an underlying order that can be understood if we know where and how to look. Resonance, one of the concepts he explored most deeply, is a clear example of how he perceived the interconnectedness of all things. He demonstrated that by finding the right frequency, it was possible to create harmony or amplify energy in impressive ways. This principle is visible not only in his inventions, but also in how he understood the impact of vibrations on our lives. He believed that the correct frequency could heal, align, and transform. His focus on numbers and patterns led him to develop curious habits that reflected his belief in universal order. He organized his life in multiples of 3 and was meticulous to the extreme, believing that every detail was connected to something greater. This approach was not just a peculiarity, but a conscious attempt to live in harmony with the principles he studied. He believed that by aligning his life with cosmic patterns, he could access deeper levels of creativity and intuition. His studies also invite us to reflect on the impact of frequencies in our own lives. Music, for example, is not just entertainment. It is a powerful tool for altering moods and creating emotional connections. Tesla believed that certain frequencies could even influence our health and inner balance. This vision echoes today in practices like sound therapy, showing how visionary his ideas were. When we contemplate the patterns described by Tesla, we are also led to think about how these principles can be applied to our daily lives. Just as he sought resonance in his inventions, we can seek harmony in our actions, choices, and interactions. The patterns we follow, consciously or not, shape our life experiences, and understanding this gives us a unique opportunity to live more intentionally. He saw energy as infinite and always in motion, a force that connects everything in an eternal flow. This perspective inspires us to look beyond what is visible and seek the subtle connections that unite us with the universe. It reminds us that, even in moments of uncertainty, there is a dance of energy happening, an underlying order that sustains all things. This vision encourages us to find our own rhythm and live in harmony with the greater flow. Natural patterns, in Tesla's view, are not just symbols of order but also invitations to introspection. They challenge us to ask how we can align our lives with the universe's frequency, how we can vibrate in resonance with the forces around us. This pursuit is not only scientific or spiritual, it is deeply human. It is a reminder that in a world of constant movement, we too are made of energy and have the power to shape our reality. The mathematics of the universe is above all a testament to the harmony that permeates all things. When we look at the cosmos, we realize there is an underlying order that goes beyond chance. Every movement of a star, every ripple in space, carries with it a logic that transcends our immediate understanding. Nikola Tesla viewed the universe as a vast equation in constant resolution, where energy, vibration, and frequency were not just concepts, but the fundamental building blocks of creation. The idea that the universe can be understood mathematically is not only fascinating but deeply spiritual. This mathematics is not cold or distant. It is alive, pulsating, and dynamic. It manifests in the form of waves that propagate, cycles that repeat, and patterns that echo in everything that exists. Like a melody that resonates deeply within us, the universe sings its own song, composed of numbers and frequencies. Tesla was one of the first to explore the idea that these numbers and frequencies could not only explain the universe but also shape it. He believed that by understanding the mathematical patterns governing energy, we could align with them and even use them to transform our reality. This vision may seem bold, but it is also deeply inspiring, as it suggests we are part of an intricate system operating in perfect synchrony. One of the most fascinating concepts related to the mathematics of the universe is the toroidal structure of space-time. This shape, resembling an infinite ring, reflects the idea that the universe is in constant flux, continuously renewing and recycling itself. This dynamic is not just a scientific curiosity. It is also a powerful metaphor for life. Like the toroid, we are always in motion, always returning to our point of origin while moving forward. The toroidal shape also illustrates how energy is never lost but only transformed. This principle, which Tesla explored deeply, is evidence of the interconnection of all things. When we imagine the universe as a toroid, we can see how each part of it influences and is influenced by all the others. This vision invites us to reflect on our role within this infinite system and to realize that our actions, thoughts, and intentions create waves that reverberate far beyond ourselves. To visualize how this mathematics works in practice, we can look at the patterns that emerge in daily life. The way waves propagate in a lake when a stone is thrown, or how clouds organize themselves into spirals in the sky, are visible examples of the mathematical order that governs everything. These phenomena are not just beautiful. They are reminders that an underlying intelligence operates constantly, whether we are aware of it or not. Tesla often said that energy is the foundation of all creation. For him, mathematics was not just a means of understanding this energy, but also a way to interact with it. His experiments with resonance and vibration demonstrated that by adjusting the correct frequencies, it is possible to amplify energy almost infinitely. This suggests that the universe not only operates based on mathematical patterns, but also responds to them in creative and powerful ways. The mathematics of the universe is also reflected in our own bodies. The rhythm of the heart, breathing, and even the electrical impulses that travel through our nerves follow precise patterns. These rhythms not only keep us alive, but also connect us to something greater. When we attune to these rhythms, whether through meditation, music, or contemplation, we feel a profound sense of unity with the cosmos. Looking at nature, we see endless examples of this mathematics in action. Trees grow in proportions that maximize their exposure to sunlight. Bees construct hives in perfect hexagons, and rivers curve in ways that minimize resistance. These patterns are not only functional, they are also beautiful, inviting us to see the intrinsic aesthetics of the mathematical order of the universe. Tesla believed that understanding this order was essential to unlocking human potential. He saw mathematics as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, something that could help us transcend our limitations and reach a higher state of consciousness. This vision is an invitation to look beyond the visible and explore the hidden dimensions of existence. Thinking of the universe as a mathematical system is both humbling and empowering. On one hand, it reminds us that we are part of something vast and infinite. On the other, it assures us that by understanding the laws governing the cosmos, we can align our lives with the same harmony that moves the stars. This is a journey without end, but one that transforms us with every step. Spiritual connection. The patterns that govern the universe are not merely scientific phenomena. They are portals to a deeper dimension where science meets the spiritual. Nikola Tesla recognized this at his core. He did not view energy as merely measurable, but as the manifestation of a greater force that permeates everything. In exploring vibrations and frequencies, he sought more than scientific answers. He sought the meaning that connects us to the cosmos and the very essence of existence. Energy, in its purest form, is a reminder that everything is in motion, even when it seems still. Just as invisible radio waves carry information across vast distances, there is a universal frequency that connects us to one another and to something greater. Tesla observed this in his experiments, noting how certain frequencies could harmonize complex systems and even influence mental and emotional states. This understanding reveals that at the heart of every atom lies a subtle dance resonating with the spirit of the universe itself. When we observe natural patterns, we feel something deeper than mere admiration. There is an inexplicable familiarity, as though we are recognizing a language we have always known but never learned. Tesla believed these patterns were not coincidences, but evidence of a higher order. The spiral of a galaxy or the symmetry of a butterfly's wings are not just beautiful. They are silent messages reminding us of our connection to everything that exists. For Tesla, vibration was the key to unlocking these secrets. He believed that every frequency carries a unique signature, a singular expression of the universal creative force. This realization helps us understand that we are not mere passive observers of this energy. We are active participants. Every thought, every emotion, every action we take creates waves that ripple outward, influencing the world around us and beyond. This perspective transforms everyday life into something sacred, where each moment becomes an opportunity to align our vibrations with the universal flow. The spiritual connection Tesla explored was not separate from physical reality. On the contrary, it was deeply intertwined with it. He saw in electrical energy a reflection of the invisible forces that sustain all creation. Just as an electric current needs a circuit to flow, our inner energy also requires clear pathways to manifest fully. Practices such as meditation, contemplation, and even the simple act of observing nature can help us align these pathways, allowing energy to flow freely and purposefully. Understanding frequencies also reminds us that we are part of a greater whole. Every vibration we emit, whether intentionally or not, finds its place in the vast energetic field of the universe. This realization prompts us to consider how we choose to vibrate in our daily lives. When we cultivate positive thoughts and emotions, we are literally adjusting our frequencies to resonate in harmony with our surroundings. This practice is not only transformative but also profoundly liberating. Tesla's spirituality was not confined to theories or experiments. It was something he lived, a constant quest to connect with the greater forces that shape existence. He understood the universe as a dynamic field of energy, where everything is interconnected through vibrations. This vision is an invitation to look beyond the obvious and recognize the magic hidden in every detail of life. Every breath, every heartbeat is a reminder that we are deeply connected to something greater. Universal vibrations also serve as a powerful metaphor for our internal journeys. Just as energy moves in waves, our lives are composed of highs and lows, moments of expansion and contraction. Tesla saw in these cycles not a limitation but an opportunity for growth and evolution. He believed that by understanding these patterns and working with them rather than against them, we could achieve a higher level of consciousness and fulfillment. By acknowledging the presence of these patterns,
we begin to see that they exist not only in nature, but also in our interactions and relationships.
There is a rhythm in how we connect with others, a dance of energy that can create harmony or dissonance. When we are attuned to these vibrations, we can choose to resonate more authentically and compassionately, fostering deeper and more meaningful connections. Tesla's work also teaches us that spirituality does not need to be distant or abstract. It is present in everything, from the sound of music that moves us to the way the stars align in the sky. By opening our hearts and minds to these manifestations, we become more receptive to the universal wisdom that is always available to us. Ultimately, spiritual connection is about remembering who we truly are. It is about recognizing that, like the stars and oceans, we too are made of energy, vibration, and frequency. We are part of a greater pattern, an eternal flow that sustains and guides us. By honoring this connection, we find not only peace but also purpose, realizing that our very existence is an expression of the divine. Impact on modern life, patterns in our reality. In modern life, we are surrounded by invisible frequencies that profoundly shape our experiences, often in ways we do not perceive. Nikola Tesla was a visionary who foresaw the impact of these forces on our existence. He believed that energy, vibration, and frequency were the true forces behind creation, and today, these ideas resonate more strongly than ever. Our lives are immersed in energy fields that connect everything, from the devices we use to the thoughts we cultivate. Modern technology, such as Wi-Fi, smartphones, and communication networks, is built on principles Tesla explored in his experiments with wireless energy transmission. Every time we access the internet, send a message, or play a song, we connect to a network of frequencies that spans the planet. These electromagnetic waves are invisible but have a tangible presence, reminding us that the unseen is essential to daily life. Just as Tesla demonstrated that energy could be transmitted wirelessly, today we use this very idea to share information and interact with the world. When you make a call or send a message, it is the vibration of waves that carries your words and intentions across vast distances. While these technologies are often seen as practical tools, They also reflect how frequencies connect everything in the universe. This interconnection reminds us that we are deeply linked, even when we cannot physically perceive these connections. Music, one of the purest forms of vibrational energy, is another powerful example of the impact of frequencies on our reality. Tesla believed that certain vibrations had the power to influence the mind and body in specific ways. And this becomes evident when we hear a melody that moves us. Certain musical frequencies can induce states of calm, focus, or even euphoria, showing that sound is more than entertainment. It is a tool for shaping human experience. Modern studies show that sound frequencies can even alter brain chemistry, affecting mood, sleep patterns, and stress levels. This understanding brings us closer to Tesla's vision, which held that controlling frequencies could bring balance and harmony to the mind and body. When we choose to listen to music that inspires or calms us, we are, in a way, tuning our own vibrations to align with something greater and more balanced. The devices we carry every day also emit frequencies that affect our bodies and minds. While the convenience of these devices is undeniable, it is important to consider the impact these waves may have on our energetic well-being. Tesla was acutely aware of the power of frequencies and their potential consequences. He believed that the conscious use of energy was essential for maintaining harmony between technology and life. Today, this insight can inspire us to balance our use of technology with moments of disconnection, allowing our own frequencies to return to their natural state. The impact of frequencies extends beyond devices and music. It encompasses the environments we create, from the colors we choose for our spaces to the sounds we allow in our daily lives. Tesla saw energy as a universal force that could be shaped to improve human life. By bringing this awareness into our daily choices, we can create environments that resonate harmoniously with our needs and intentions. Vibrations also influence how we connect with others. Every interaction we have is an exchange of energy, an invisible dance of frequencies that shapes our relationships. When we are aligned with the right vibrations, our connections become more authentic and enriching. This reflects Tesla's idea that everything in the universe is interconnected by invisible patterns, and by understanding these patterns, we can transform our lives and our relationships. The notion that we live in a universal energy field invites us to view modern life in a new light. We are not merely using technologies or listening to music. We are participating in a constant flow of energy that shapes our perception, health, and consciousness. This awareness gives us the opportunity to be more intentional in our choices, tuning our vibrations to create realities aligned with our deepest values. Tesla believed that understanding frequencies was the key to unlocking human potential. His ideas echo in every aspect of modern life, from how we interact with our devices to how we connect with ourselves and others. This legacy inspires us to look beyond the immediate utility of technologies and explore the spiritual and emotional impact of frequencies on our lives. The impact of frequencies on modern life serves as a reminder that we are, at our core, energy in motion. Every choice we make, every sound we hear, every connection we form is an opportunity to align our vibrations with the forces that sustain the universe. By bringing this awareness into our lives, we can transform even the most mundane aspects of modernity into deeply meaningful experiences. The history of musical tones. Music is one of the purest manifestations of energy in motion. It is not just sound but vibration, frequency, and a reflection of the underlying order of the universe. Nikola Tesla recognized that everything in creation vibrates at different rhythms, and music, in particular, serves as a portal to understanding these frequencies. Within this perspective, the 440 Hz tuning standard, widely accepted as a reference for musical tones, takes on a new dimension when we explore its origins and implications. The 440 Hz standard was established in the past century as the benchmark for Western music tuning, but not without controversy. Many voices have argued that this frequency was artificially imposed, disconnected from the natural harmony of the universe. Tesla believed that frequencies have the power to influence the mind and body, and the choice of an artificial standard could subtly but significantly impact our perception and even our vital energy. Alternatives to 440 Hz, such as 432 Hz tuning, offer a different approach to sound. Advocates of this frequency argue that it is more aligned with natural patterns and universal resonance. The 432 Hz frequency, for example, is mathematically connected to sacred geometry and the golden ratio found in nature. When melodies are tuned to this frequency, many report a sense of calm, clarity, and a deeper connection with the sound. Comparing the two frequencies, 440 Hz tends to be sharper and more piercing, while 432 Hz is often described as softer and more organic. This difference is not just auditory but also energetic. Sound tuned to 432 Hz appears to vibrate in a way that resonates with the human body, particularly with the water that makes up a significant portion of our composition. For Tesla, who understood the body as a receiver of frequencies, this connection would have been fundamental. The choice of a standard frequency is not merely a technical matter but also a spiritual one. The vibrations we choose to hear or emit shape our reality, affecting our emotions, thoughts, and even health. Tesla understood that the energy emitted by each frequency had the power to create harmony or dissonance, both in the environment and within ourselves. This invites us to reflect on the choices we make when consuming music and how those choices impact us on subtle levels. In daily life, the frequencies around us directly influence how we feel and interact with the world. Choosing to listen to music tuned to more natural frequencies, such as 432 Hz, can be a practical way to adjust our vibrations and create a state of balance. This practice, in addition to connecting us to universal patterns, can bring tangible benefits like stress reduction and enhanced focus. Modern science is only beginning to explore the impact of sound frequencies on the brain and body, but Tesla had already intuited these connections more than a century ago. He believed that the right vibrations could heal, align, and even awaken dormant potential in the human mind. This places sound in a much larger context as a powerful tool for personal and spiritual transformation. The differences between 440 Hz and 432 Hz go beyond acoustics. They challenge us to think about what it means to live in harmony with the universe. When we listen to music tuned to resonate with our internal rhythms, we feel more than just sound. We feel a connection to something greater, something that transcends the auditory experience and directly touches our spirit. This resonance reminds us that harmony is not just a musical concept, but also a state of being. Music tuned to more natural frequencies can be integrated into various areas of our lives. Meditation, relaxation practices, and even creative work can benefit from the balancing impact of these vibrations. Imagine starting your day with music that elevates your mental and emotional state, tuning your vibrations to align with the highest patterns of creation. This is a practical way to incorporate Tesla's ideas into our daily routines. The choice of frequency is not just about how we hear music, but about how we align with the world around us. When we adjust the vibrations we allow into our lives, we subtly adjust our own internal frequency. Tesla taught us that everything is energy, and that this energy can be shaped in ways that create harmony and balance both within and around us. Exploring musical frequencies invites us to question the norms we accept without reflection. Are we listening to sounds that elevate us or that unbalance us? Are we allowing the right vibrations to shape our reality? These questions bring us back to Tesla's lessons, which emphasize that the power to shape the world lies in understanding the invisible forces that govern it. Frequencies and health. The biology of frequencies. The human body is a living symphony of vibrations. Every cell, every heartbeat, and every nerve impulse vibrates at its own rhythm, yet all are perfectly synchronized within the whole. Nikola Tesla, in investigating the nature of energy, understood that the body is not just matter, but a dynamic system of frequencies that responds to the invisible forces of the universe. This vision leads us to understand that health is not merely the absence of disease, but the vibrational balance among all the parts that comprise us. Water, which constitutes about 80% of the human body, is a central element in this balance. Tesla recognized that water was not merely a solvent for chemical reactions, but also a perfect medium for conducting energy and information. Each molecule of water has the ability to resonate at different frequencies, transmitting signals that directly impact cellular health. The way water within us responds to external vibrations is a direct reflection of the harmony or disharmony in our environment. The structure of water plays a critical role in this process. When water organizes itself into a hexagonal structure, it becomes highly efficient in conducting energy and supporting cellular functions. This specific form, which naturally occurs under conditions of high purity and balance, symbolizes the geometric perfection Tesla saw as the foundation of all creation. Hexagonal water resonates more harmoniously with the body's natural frequencies, promoting vitality and health. External vibrations have a profound impact on the water within our bodies. Sounds, thoughts, and intentions can alter the way these molecules organize themselves. Modern experiments show that positive frequencies can lead to more harmonious organization, while dissonant frequencies create chaotic patterns. This reinforces Tesla's idea that the energy around us shapes our internal reality. Choosing the vibrations we expose ourselves to is therefore a way of caring for our health on a deeply energetic level. The impact of frequencies on the body's water is not limited to the cellular level. It also affects our mind and emotions. Just as water in a lake reflects the sound waves that pass through it, the water in our bodies reflects the vibrations to which we are exposed. When we are in harmonious environments or listen to sounds that resonate with natural frequencies, we feel an inexplicable calm that goes beyond the physical. This direct connection between vibration, water, and emotions is a testament to how deeply we are intertwined with universal forces. Tesla believed that by understanding these interactions, we could not only prevent diseases but also create conditions for regeneration and healing. He viewed the body as a receiver of frequencies and understood that by properly tuning these frequencies, we could unlock greater health and vitality. This vision transcends traditional medicine and invites us to explore health from a holistic perspective, where energy is the unifying factor. Water is also a medium of memory, capable of retaining information about the vibrations it has been exposed to. This unique characteristic suggests that human intentions can have a direct impact on health. When we consciously connect with the energy of gratitude or love, these vibrations can alter the organization of water in our bodies, creating harmonious patterns that reflect in our well-being. Tesla reminds us that by mastering invisible forces, we also master our ability to live in balance. You are more than just an observer in the vast cosmos. You are a living expression of universal energy, shaped by invisible patterns and deep resonances. Every heartbeat, every breath, and every thought is interwoven into a cosmic symphony that connects everything that exists. Just as Nikola Tesla taught us that energy, vibration, and frequency are the fundamental forces of the universe, you too can learn to listen and align yourself with these forces. The universe speaks in patterns that dance in water, in the stars, and within you. It is in your hands to listen to the silent music that has always been present, waiting to guide, inspire, and transform you. Exploring these ideas is just the beginning of an exciting journey. Subscribe to the channel to continue discovering how energy and frequencies shape our lives. Share your insights in the comments. How do you perceive vibrations and patterns in your daily life? Your experience can inspire others to connect more deeply with this vibrational universe.